Understanding the power of your subconscious. So your subconsciousness refers to a part of the mind that operates below conscious awareness, but still influences thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. We have dreams, right? Wild dreams, funny dreams, the ones where I lose my teeth, the ones where I'm flying, right? Everyone, we go to Google or we talk to AI. In the old days, you had books to interpret your dreams, right? Well, that's your subconsciousness working. Your heart's beating all night long. Your brain is stimulated all night long. You're in a state of recharge, but you're also in a state of creation. You're literally in a state of creation while you're asleep. And so why is this important? Because everything you're thinking during the day is getting worked on at night in your subconsciousness. And I'm here to tell you that your subconsciousness is not interested in the truth or falsity of your feelings. It accepts what you feel is true. It does not alter your feelings. It is faithful to your beliefs. Your subconscious is committed to you. So what you think is so important. Because if you think that you're not worth it, that you're not good enough, your subconscious says, all right, we got all this stuff. Okay, we're going to process this all night. These are the impressions you've impressed upon your subconscious, these ideas, and your subconscious is going to work on that all night so it can express itself in your life. So when you wake up in the morning, you're more than likely at some point going to feel the things that you've been telling your subconscious all day, the day before. So imagine if during the day you tell yourself, I try my best. I'm someone who really cares. I'm a good person. I love myself. I love the people around me. I'm grateful for the things I have. Yes, I deal with challenges, but I'm going to overcome them. I am overcoming them. Your subconscious takes that and says, okay, yep, D said he's overcoming his challenges. He's a great person. That's the impression I got from D. That's going to express itself in D's life tomorrow. The subconscious receives the impressions through your feelings and gives these impressions the form through expression, actions. So your impression is the thought you have about someone else or yourself or life or what have you. And the expression is the next day when you wake up, you start living in line with those impressions, those thoughts. I'll give you a quote from Mark Twain. Mark Twain once said, habit is habit, and it's not to be flung out the window, but rather coaxed down the stairs one step at a time. So your habits are something that you have to really work on because they are a part of you. The things, and it's not just the things we do, it's the things we think. The subconscious is a womb of creation. If you dwell on difficulties, barriers, etc., the subconsciousness is more apt to produce them. There's a great book, if you want another book, Think and Grow Rich. It's a wonderful book about attitude and how it can affect your life, how it can affect your abilities and things of that nature. And so understanding that your subconscious is a great creator. Your sleep is not just for you to rest. It's a place of creation. And what you say to yourself right before you go to bed, I highly suggest every night before you go to bed, giving yourself the gift of having a beautiful conversation with yourself. Saying really nice things to yourself, being gentle. You know how parents take the kids to bed and they read them a good night story and they kiss them goodnight. They say nice things. Maybe the kid's a little nervous. They pat him on the head. They say things are going to be great. You're going to have a great day. Oh, tomorrow's your first day of school. You're going to have so much fun. You're going to make new friends. But how often do we hear of adults doing that to ourselves? We tell the kids through our actions to them, this is great, this is healthy. A lot of people want to have kids so they can give them sometimes the things they felt they didn't get. But we don't do that for ourselves. And as we established earlier, what we do for ourselves has an effect outside of ourselves. It benefits our children, it benefits our partners, it benefits our friends, it benefits the community at large. Because if we feel good about ourselves, if we take care of ourselves, if we love ourselves, it's going to affect them in a positive manner.